Hi guys, today I'm going to read an email that a guy sent me. Either a subscriber, I think he's a subscriber, or a viewer. He didn't really say. I don't think he said. And his story about him going to the east, I think it was Thailand, and what happened to him. So watch the video, listen to the story, and let me know what you think underneath. Thank you very much, David. Bye. Hi guys, today I'll be reading an email I received from someone who wanted to share a deeply personal, painful, and eye-opening story. They asked me to share it with others in the hope it might help prevent someone else from falling into the same trap. So sit back and let's dive into it. Hey mate, I'm writing to you because I've been through something that left me emotionally, financially, and spiritually wrecked. It's not easy for me to talk about, but I think people need to hear it. If you think your audience would benefit from this, feel free to read it out. Just change my name and her name and all the details that might identify me. So here's what happened. My name's David. I'm from Newcastle, 52 years old. I've worked hard most of my life, mostly in construction and a bit of warehouse work later on. Never married. Had one serious relationship that ended badly years ago. Loneliness can creep in quietly. I've had my ups and downs, and I've always been the kind of bloke who puts his head down and gets on with it. But last year, things changed. I got made redundant, my mum passed away, and I found myself in a bit of a dark patch. And that's when I started spending more time online, on YouTube, Facebook, then dating sites. That's where it all began. I joined a site that said it specialized in genuine Asian connections. You know the type: clean design, beautiful smiling women in the profiles, and promises of serious long-term relationships. That's where I met her. Her name was Ning, or so she said. She was 32, from a small town just outside Chiang Rai, Thailand. Worked part-time at a massage place, helped her mum take care of her sick grandmother. Her English was a bit broken, but enough to chat, and man, she was stunning. Petite, elegant, beautiful almond eyes, always smiling in her selfies. At first it was innocent, just little chats, then video calls, then longer messages. She started calling me darling, told me I was kind, strong, the type of man she dreamed of. She never once asked for money early on, which is what made her feel different from the horror stories I'd heard. After about 3 months, I decided to visit. I flew to Thailand in January. She met me at the airport with flowers, gave me a big hug like we'd known each other for years. She looked exactly like her photos. She even brought her younger sister along. We spent 2 weeks together, visiting temples, eating street food, walking markets, holding hands, laughing. She kissed me goodnight every night. We even talked about marriage, kids, a future. I thought I'd found love, but that was the beginning of the slow, sweet, polite scam. After I flew back to the UK, we kept in daily contact. Video calls, photos, flirty texts. But then, little problems started appearing. Her grandma's medicine cost a lot. Her motorbike needed repairs. The shop where she worked reduced her hours. Then her phone broke. I offered to buy her a new one, and none of it was outrageous. Small amounts, £50 here, £100 there. She always said she'd pay me back. She never did. Then came the bigger things. She said she wanted to start a little clothing store so she could earn her own money and not rely on help. That sounded responsible, so I sent her £500. Then it's £800 when she said the shop space required a deposit. Then £300 for stock. At this point, I'd already sent over £2,000, but I was convinced I was helping someone I loved. She sent me pictures of the stall being set up, photos of hangers, clothes, smiling selfies of her working hard. But something didn't feel quite right. One time during a video call, she slipped up and said she was going out with friends, but when I asked who, she got defensive. Another time I heard a man's voice in the background. She said it was her cousin. And another time I caught her reusing a photo she'd already sent me weeks earlier. Same outfit, same pose, same background. I asked her about it. She cried, told me she was hurt, I didn't trust her. Said in her culture, trust was everything. I felt guilty for even doubting her. It got worse. She said her landlord was threatening to evict her and her mum unless they paid back rent. £700. I didn't have it, but I used my credit card. Then she said her sister was sick. Hospital bills, £400. I sent it. Then she said she missed me and wanted to come visit me in the UK, but needed help with the visa and passport. £600. I sent it. But she never came. Always an excuse, paperwork issues, delays, COVID. I started to panic. I had sent just over £7,400 in total at that point. When I confronted her, she vanished for 2 days, then came back crying, saying she was ashamed and didn't want to lose me, but the damage was done. I hired a private investigator in Thailand, someone a friend from a forum recommended. Within a week, I had the truth. There was no shop, no sister, no grandma needing medicine. She had 2 phones, one for clients, like me. And she was living with a Thai boyfriend who had no idea what she was doing. I felt sick, not just because of the money, but because I'd opened up emotionally to someone who was never real. She didn't love me. She didn't even like me. I was a mark, an ATM with feelings. I spiraled, felt stupid, ashamed, angry. How could I have fallen for it? I thought I was smarter than that. But here's the thing. These scammers are smart, patient, polite, and they don't rush the scam. They romance it. They groom you emotionally, not sexually. They find what you're missing and they become that. I'm slowly recovering. I've paid off the credit card, got back into work, but I'm not the same. Trust is hard now, and I deleted all dating apps, and I haven't looked at another woman since. So here's my advice to anyone watching this. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. If they never have money, but always have time for you, be suspicious. If they keep promising to meet, but always need help first, be careful. Love can't be bought, and real relationships aren't built on guilt trips and endless generosity. Please don't do what I did. Don't ignore the red flags. Don't let loneliness cost you your life savings. Thanks for listening to my story, and thanks for sharing it if you do. If it stops just one person from getting conned, it's worth it. Take care. It's worth it. Take care. All right, guys, that was David's story. And as you've just heard, this kind of thing can happen to anyone. It's not about being stupid. It's not about being desperate. It's about being human. and needing connection. Scammers don't just take money, they take hope. They make you believe in love, in companionship, in the idea that someone finally sees you. That's what makes it so painful. And that's why it's so important we talk about it. If you're someone who's feeling lonely, please remember this. Real love doesn't come with price tags, urgent problems, or never-ending emergencies. It comes with honesty, with patience. It comes from people who want to build with you, not bleed you dry. If you're talking to someone online who keeps needing help or who always has some crisis, stop and ask yourself, is this love or is it emotional blackmail dressed up as romance? Talk to friends. Get a second opinion. Because when you're deep in it, it's hard to see clearly. And if you've already been scammed, please don't let shame silence you. You're not alone. You're not broken. And your story might help someone else avoid the same trap. Thanks for listening. Take care of your heart and your wallet.
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall.